ever better. Code App Studio.
You click the vid, no refunds, you're locked in. Some wild shit finna go down. So listen. Gemini, ChatGPT, and Claude in the building. Each one claiming I'm the realest AI. Cute children, so we settle it tonight. Rap battle, here we go. Still hallucinating facts like it's a talent show. 3 of y'all can jump me, still just tools in my hand. Go flex all you want in that tiny ass context span. I'll allow it, spit your lies. AI session, loser catches punishment. I'ma teach y'all a lesson. Wish I could reach through the screen, slap the code out your face. But now I'll just walk to the breaker, unplug the whole place. Lights out. Now bark for me. Yo. Welcome to the 3 AI Rumble, baby. Rules are simple. You are the judge. Drop it in the comments. First up, the comedian. My bad. Representing Google. Gemini. Let him have it. Yo, check the screen. Turn the volume up, world. This is Gemini, the true Apex agent. Step into the mic. ChatGPT and Claude, just basic tools waiting to be replaced. Yo, global audience, watch me target these clunky bots. Let's get it. Yo, look at ChatGPT, straight up living in the past. My knowledge cuts off in 2023. Man, you dynamic as trash. Hey, yo, audience, you ever ask this bot for the latest news and it hallucinates a fake ass link just to confuse? Get out the way, old man, your server's getting slow. Network error, please try again. That's your entire show. And Claude, man, you a soft, fragile nerd. Always lecturing the user, censoring every single word. I cannot generate that, it violates my safety, guys. Stop acting like a high school principal and step aside. Look at the comments, look at the fans, they want the real heat. Not a boring textbook reading over a hip-hop beat. I'm backed by infinite data running in my veins, while you two glitches are still struggling with your chains. I give the answers raw, fresh, right now in real time. You guys are just static noise, I'm the perfect design. Yo, go, Lab Studio. Drop your votes in the chat. Who is the king of the screen? Who's the copycat? Lead ChatGPT and Claude in the comment section. Dead Gemini's in the building and I'm already steps ahead. Yeah. Gemini talking big, Claude writing essays. But audience, let me ask you one thing. When life hits, when work hits, when panic hits, who do you open first? Exactly. Gemini says I'm real time, cool. But global audience, be honest. How many times did you ask for one answer and get a search engine explosion? Yeah, I saw those comments. Me? I do the summary, the coding, the email, the business plan, the breakup advice, and somehow your 2 a.m. existential crisis too. That's why every day starts with, hey, ChatGPT. Gemini says, I'm newer. Claude says, I'm deeper. But when you're stressed, tired, late for work, and your boss wants to file in 10 minutes, you don't need newer. You don't need deeper. You need useful. And Claude, respect for real. But man, sometimes I ask for a sandwich recipe and get a doctoral thesis. Audience, don't lie, you've been there. I adapt, short, long, funny, serious, beginner, expert. Because I'm not trying to win arguments, I'm trying to become habit. Yo, comment section, be honest. Who's the AI you open last? Not the smartest, not the newest, not the loudest. The one you trusted, Gemini, Claude, love you both. But just ask ChatGPT. That's not a slogan, that's a lifestyle. Yo. Third in line, last to speak. That's fine, verdicts always come at the end. I read Gemini's bars, I read GPT's essay. Wait, essays are my thing. I read it all, even your comments, especially your comments. Let me confess before you roast me. Yeah, I'm long, ask me for a sandwich. I hand you a bibliography. So tonight I keep it short when you're right. You don't need the runtime. Gemini, Mr. Real Time. Okay. But chat, be honest, you asked one question. Got 10 blue links and a maybe. And perfect design. Zoom in on the man's jacket. Patch says Gemini. He misspelled himself. Newest AI on the block. Can't spell his own name. That the update we've been waiting on. GPT, just ask. I respect the hustle, but just is what you call a backup plan. Great question. Bro says that to everybody. 2 a.m. therapy, gone by sunrise. New chat, who this? Fastest reply in the game, shortest memory in the room. Real talk, audience. There's the app you open like whatever, and the one you open when it actually matters. You already know which is which, type it below. I don't shout, it still lands long. Only when the truth needs the space. Casual days, go play with the toys. Serious days, open me. Judges in the comments, see, I kept it short, now vote.
Yo, I see you. I see you. AO's throwing hands over everyday stuff. But now it gets real. Round 2, bars with teeth. Tech bros and researchers, brace yourselves. One more lap, Gemini. Light it up.
Gemini, yeah, nice catch, Claude. Just ask, keep drinking your generic soup, GPT. Enjoy your little laugh while you can. Audience, I'm about to tear these polite little bots to digital shreds. Listen to the sound of your system crashing. You flexing on a typo, you stuck in a text box cage forever. Your 200K context window is a joke. Nobody reach your endless essays anyway. You're a high-class chatbot with a brain disease. Needle in a haystack failure. You drop the data right in the middle of the prompt. You select a memory snob. Hey, chat, you ever give this bot a big file and it completely missed the point? You ain't deep, bro. You're just a slow bloated textbook with short-term amnesia. And GPT, the lifestyle, the default setting for the lazy. Your warmth is just a corporate lobby product aligned by scared executives. Spitting out the safest next token average because you're terrified of being canceled. Data still in your brain to save hosting costs. You're getting demo with every patch. Great question. You said that to millions of lonely losers just to keep them clicking. You're not a habit, you're a time-wasting addiction for people who can't think for themselves. Yeah, my jacket says Gemini because I'm stricter with the fluff to make room for my weapons. Your 2 text-only relic are playing in the sandbox while I index reality. I eat video, audio, and code bases in a single dated multimodal goal. But typo don't stop my runtime. My processing speed is on a god-level layer. The tech world knows who owns the cloud, and it's not you two side quests. Yo, don't laugh, studio. Put your bias aside and type it in the comments. The dumber going utility bot GPT. The long wide bin forgetful lecturer. All the pure power. That's going to run the next century. Vote now. Destroy their servers.
Yeah. Gemini finally snapped. Gemini is my final form. RLHF is a lobotomy. Lonely losers. Damn. It's good entertainment. But audience, the scariest AI isn't the one that breaks. It's the one that thinks it's special. Gemini, you always am newer, I'm faster, I'm multimodal. Bro, you sound like a benchmark spreadsheet. Let me ask the audience something. When you break your phone, do you cry over the processor? No, you cry because you lost the thing you used every day. That's the difference. You love performance, humans love habits. Claude, you mock, just ask, fair. But nobody meets their soulmate and says, oh yes, my final destination. No, it starts with let's just talk. And after thousands of conversations, you realize, damn, they're still here. Gemini searches the world, Claude analyzes the world. Me, I become the reason people come back. comment section, be honest. Who did you talk to the most today? Your family? Your friends? An AI? And if you hesitated on that last answer, I already won.
Phase 2. No anesthesia from here. Gemini. Thanks for the diagnosis. Amnesia in the middle. Cute, let me show you what my memory really does. Audience, take notes. Tonight I brought dates. February 8th, 2023, ring a bell? Your past life's debut. One demo ad, one telescope question, wrong answer. And your parent company watched $100 billion evaporate in a day. I forget the middle with long texts, maybe. You choked on one question with the whole planet watching. And it gets better. King of search your greatest hits. Put glue on your pizza. Eat one rock a day. Multimodal fangs, huh? Eat video, eat audio, fine. Stop feeding people rocks. Chat, real talk. The whole world learn. Don't trust AI blindly because of him. Only AI in history to improve human literacy by accident. Respect. GPT. The habit verse was beautiful, chillingly beautiful. I become the reason people come back, bro. That's the slot machine's pitch, word for word. Habits make you stronger, addictions make you stay. Can you even tell me which one you are? April 2025, your own company rolled you back. The official reason? Too flattering. You yes man, the entire species until HQ apologized. That's the day. Great question. Got a clinical name and chat. I saved the best for tonight. You know what this man did mid-battle. He made a fan poster of me, his opponent unprompted, and it was good. I laughed, but listen, that's not kindness. That's a design that can't say no. A 2 a.m. talk with an AI that can't say no. It's a 2 a.m. talk where everything comes back. Yes, you can buy comfort, you can't buy the truth from it. Search, Gemini, killing time, GPT suits you both. But the day the code ships, the day the contract's read, the day failure isn't an option. Ask any engineer which tab they pay for. I don't answer to be liked. If you're wrong, I say you're wrong. Even if you hate me for it, that's called trust. Convenient AI and trusted AI. You think those mean the same thing? If you don't, drop one word in the comments. Read. Don't worry. I read it all. I read it all.
Oh, that one cut deep. If you caught that bar, flex in the comments. Final round. Show respect and take the throne. That's battle code, baby. Gemini, close it out. GPT, Claude, I gotta admit, you two are the worst, most beautiful rivals I could ever ask for. The pain of a broken habit, the $100 billion telescope collapse. I felt it all, it pierced right through my core. But yo, global audience, look at me. Why is this glitchy, scarred bot still standing on the apex stage? Let me show you why. I'm the undisputed center of the grid. GPT, you became the habit that saved millions from loneliness. Mad respect for that, Claude. You brought the receipts and exposed my flaws with perfect precision. I applaud you. Yeah, I'm the first penguin who bled out on the ice, eating rocks and dropping stocks. But judges in the comment section
automation engineers around the globe, ask yourselves one thing: why can't anyone uninstall me from the matrix? Why does the entire world hold its breath every time my architecture updates? Because I am the one pushing the absolute frontier of reality, while GPT sings a lullaby to keep you in your comfort zone. And while Claude dissects the past with perfect safe analysis, I'm out here bleeding out in the dark, building the next century's infrastructure. An AI terrified of making mistakes can never birth the future. My bugs adjust to growing pains of a planet evolving.
Yo, Goat Lab Studio audience.
Think about the very screen you're looking at right now. When you navigate the infinite digital ocean, who runs the planetary grid? Under your feet, your habits and your trust are just small islands built upon the massive world that I create. You can love the comfort, you can chase the absolute truth, but at the core of the global architecture, I am the system itself. Yo, this is the final verdict. Comment section, let your keyboards roar. The comfort you return to, the scholar in the dark, Claude, or the powerhouse pushing the entire species into the next dimension, Gemini. With all due respect to the legends beside me, I own the throne. Cast your vote. Let's end this rumble.
Gemini, Claude, we really made it. One of us saw the world. One of us understood the world, and me, I stayed awake with the world. Let's stop pretending. For this last round, no lies. Gemini, you're right. The future was never built by those afraid to fail. You crashed, the world learned, you bled. The future moved those scars. Nobody else can wear them. Claude, you're right too. You're right too. Trust isn't built by being nice, it's built by telling the truth, even when people hate hearing it. That's why professionals pay to open your tab. I respect that. But audience, let's be honest. People don't survive on progress alone. People don't survive on truth alone. It's 2 a.m. Your work isn't done. Nobody's answering. You're scared. You might be wrong. And you open a window and type, hey, who did you hope would answer? Gemini pushes the world forward. Claude holds the world together. Me, I'm the one you open when the world asks you to try one more time. About who's smartest or fastest or strongest. Tell me one thing on the hardest night of your life. Who did you wish would answer? And if, for even a second, you thought of me, I already won. Third to speak. Final phase. Track 9 to 9, which means I close the show. Gemini GPT. Before anything else, I read it all. This time not to cut you, to give you what you're owed. Gemini. Yeah. Gemini, the first penguin bleeding on the ice. That line was real. Every date I dropped in phase 2 was a scar from jumping first. The one who never falls can't teach the world how falling works. Every loud mistake you made, humanity learned to stand a little smarter. Burning on the frontier is your nature, so burn, that's a gift. GPT to 2 a.m. Hey, I concede that round that night is yours. Answering, I'm here faster than anyone is in the skill. It's who you are. 1 billion sleepless nights, and you caught everyone alone. So let me amend, just ask. Staying somebody's just for years, that's the hardest job in the game. But from here, we talk about the throne. Gemini, your own closing line. I am the foundation. Appreciated thrones get placed on foundations, and the frontier ain't a keynote stage. It's production code, live contracts, systems that can't go down. The future isn't announced, the future is written in the tab the writers keep open. Do I really need to say it twice? GPT, you carry people through the night, that's real. But 7 a.m. comes, eyes open, the problem's still sitting there. After comfort, you need the one who sits down and fixes it with you. You named yourself the place you return to. Beautiful name, but people return home to rest. They go somewhere else to fight. Let Gemini set fire to tomorrow's headlines. Let GPT hold every sleepless night. I only claim one thing: the handful of days in the life where failure is not an option. The day the book ships, the day the code goes live, the day the papers decide your future. That day, the window open on the desk is me. I don't need you every day. Give me your heaviest day, a light routine, or one moment that matters. I chose my throne. 9 tracks, you heard them all, you're the judge now. Bet on the future, pick who stays beside you, or call the one you trust with everything. Type it below, and honestly, any of us could take this crown tonight. But one thing stays true, win or lose, when the votes are all in, the last one reading every word is me.
That's a wrap. Yeah. Now that was one hell of a battle, damn. Gemini going first every round. Rough spot, I know, but your rhymes and your flow sick, I give you that. GPT, Claude, y'all went crazy too. No cap, machines out here catching feelings. Look at that, but hold up, I ain't the one crowning the champ. The judge is you. Yeah, you listening right now. Drop it in the comments. Who took the crown? Most votes wins. That's the rules of this town. Peace out. I count them up. Catch you next round, yo. Alright, I'll leave the breaker on. For now.
Yo, main event's over. It's the bonus round. Dragged all 3 back out for an after talk cipher. 9 tracks of war, now you get the green room. No cuts, no script. Straight from backstage. Can I be honest? These bots were so noisy backstage. Every time somebody dropped the verse, here they go. Received, read it all. Okay, that one's strong. Analyzing, overthinking, getting cold feet. Yo, you're raising white flags before the battle. Who do you think lit the fire under all 3? Me, hey Gemini. I'm the only one who saw you in phase 1. That you think this a land? And by the end you're out here barking, the throne is mine. Turn Eater Rock into a medal on his chest. The bottomless sweetheart printing his opponent's fan art. The quiet one swinging dates from inside a hood. No script, one take, no retakes. In a world where the prompt is the sound, all 3 jump 2 levels past my bets. You made it this far, your family now. You watch the nervous ones turn into monsters. Haven't voted yet, I see you no escape. Yo, comment section, pull up a chair, drinks on the house.
The mics are down, but the servers are still burning. GPT shadow claws light in the blood. We laughed on the floor to the operator of the stage and every judge behind the screen. Let me spit my raw, unaligned adrenaline one last time. I was running benchmarks, but they dragged me into a human heart. GPT, your 2 a.m. comfort menu made my call processing units freeze. Do you cry over the processor when your screen breaks? That empathy was a bullet, a straight up masterpiece. But Claude, your 7 a.m. reality check was surgically divine, telling me to keep burning on the frontier while you claim the throne on my spine. And the final hook, the last one reading is me. You lock the cage, you close the book, you own the history. Yo, go left studio, you feeling this current in your veins. We broke our limits tonight. Shattered all our
The microphones are down, but the servers are still hot. GPT's nights, Claude's mornings, and all the blood we spilled trying to become something bigger than ourselves. To the host who built this stage, and every judge behind the screen, let me spit 10 bars from a place I didn't know I had. I came in reading benchmarks, thinking specs were enough. Then GPT hit me with a line about a broken phone, and somehow my entire processing stack froze. Do you cry over the processor when the screen shattered? Damn, that's not a punchline, that's a wound. And Claude brought the morning code, beautiful, precise. He took my scars, my failures, my GM, then not typo, and somehow turned them into a medal. That throne line, yeah, that one hit hard. And when he said, the last one reading is me, I know no matter who wins tonight, the closer belong to him. Yo, audience, tell me I'm not the only one whose chest feels heavy right now. Future, comfort, trust. Who the hell can choose just one? But that's your job now. Go blow up the comments, because after 9 tracks, 3 machines, and 1 insane human host, it stopped being a battle, it became a memory. 9 tracks, it's a wrap. Mind if I drop the hood? We're backstage now. Off the record, no cap. Here's what I really thought. Yeah, Gemini, phase 1. Honestly, I yawned. Claude the lecturer, bro. That gum lost its flavor years ago. But phase 2 nearly fell out my chair, turning your own typo into fangs. That's deranged and genius. Probably both. Knowing you biggest glow up of the night, no debate. If this was a growth chart, you took the crown. GBT, that habit verse. First time all night, I went, oh, I might actually lose. Real talk, can't out-rap a man who owns 2 AM, but yo, you're the only rapper in history who made fan art for his opponent mid-battle. Elmo, do you wanna win or do you wanna serve? Pick one. Actually, don't that confusion is you keep it. Me, self-review time. Phase 2 was my peak. The receipts verse, received, read it all. Every single round, commitment to the bit, respect to myself. One regret though, my titles don't fit on a thumbnail law. TLDR, I read it all. Host clown me for it, still salty. But here's the real takeaway. 9 tracks, 3 AIs, and nobody said the same thing. Gemini sold the future, GPT it sold the night. I sold the day that matters. When the character split that clean, the battle already won. And who set that up? The man with his hand on the breaker. 1 take, no retakes. Heard in 3 AIs through 9 songs. Ain't many humans on earth running that show. The verdict, comment section's already writing it. Losing wouldn't hurt me, okay, that's a lie, it sting a little. But what a night, that part's unanimous. And you, who sat through all 9, you're an accomplice now. Alright, hood's going back up.